Hello everyone, I'm here today with the beautiful Abigail and the handsome Nana. Nana, would you like to introduce yourself to us?
Alright, then hi, I'm Nana, former student of NCUK Accra. I'm currently in the University of Central Lancashire studying law. And yeah, it's been exciting. I finished NCUK a year ago and I'm done my first year, moving on to my second year. It was stressful in the beginning, but I feel like I was able to match up to it. And with the help of NCUK, I'm where I'm here to give back to you lot.
And you, Abigail?
Hi, I'm Abigail, a former student of NCUK. I'm currently studying in UCLan. I'm studying architecture and I'm going to my third year.
Wow, that looks like a lot of pressure, is it?
We're matching up to it, yeah.
Okay, so how was the whole process like to get to UCLan? Let's start with Abigail. Was it very difficult, the whole admission process, the visa application?
I feel like it was very easy, very, very easy. All I had to do was like study and get my grades, and NCUK did the rest.
Okay, so we took away the stress from you basically.
Yeah.
And you, Nana?
It's just about the same thing. We just needed to put in the work in terms of academics, and NCUK took over from there.
Okay, so why did you choose the UK instead of Canada? I think Canada it looks like a hot cake these days. Why was your preference the UK, Nana?
I think to study law in Canada, you probably will not be able to study for your first degree, so instead you have to probably do like a pre-law program or something like that. So instead it would be much better to go over to the UK and do it as my first degree instead of like waiting.
Okay, I know Abigail's dream university has always been the UK, so I'm maybe going to ask why you chose the UK instead of Canada. So with the architecture course, how would you, is it very demanding? Is it less demanding? Is it more practical? Is it more theory based?
It's more practical and it's very, very demanding. Like I always have like work to do. Even like during Christmas, I barely have like breaks. It's just like work. You always drawing, like you always doing projects and you know like the project that you do for like one person, like the project that one company will do, like you're just doing that on your own. So it's like very demanding.
Okay, so we are actually glad that you're giving us a bit of your time this summer holidays because you seem to be a very busy person.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back to the fun bit. I think Abigail, you had a couple of NCUK seniors at UCLan. So how was the transition like in your first year?
It was very easy. Obviously, Tuma helped me like transition very easily. She picked me up from the airport.
Wow.
Yes, so I was like really enjoyed. She showed me like everywhere. She that day when I had class, she took me to class. She showed me my class. She was very like welcoming.
So you didn't miss home too much.
No. So
you were still experiencing the NCUK hospitality all the way in person.
Yeah.
I see. What about you, Nana?
So as soon as I got to Preston, I got introduced to Abigail and then Fatuma, and then they really took me on and made sure I felt at home and that. Yeah. They're really helpful and I really enjoyed like making friends with them.
Okay, so a little bit whispered that you guys are currently student ambassadors for UCLan.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
You go first.
I think it was Tuma who actually told me that there's an application going on, so we should apply. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I applied for it and then I went for the interview and I was picked.
And you, Nana?
So
I know Nana has always wanted to be in the spotlight, so I'm actually not surprised.
So I think I initially applied to be a student ambassador and didn't get through to the final stage. So I got recommended by my lecturer and a few other people in the UCLan admissions team that they said they want me to be an international student ambassador instead. So even though I was rejected initially, I still got sent an email that they want me to be a part of the team. And yeah,
so your personality bought you the position basically. And let's talk a bit about the whole student life. I know being away from home can be a bit emotionally draining. Did you guys cry at a point?
No, I never cried.
I think my first summer, I cried. I used to cry a lot. But I got over it because I still working, so that took like most of my time.
So you're making money.
Yeah.
So you've got some pounds with you. Okay, so I know the last time I visited you in London, you mentioned that you are earning, like you are actually being a bit independent.
Yeah.
Your parents are quite proud of you because they know you are earning. So there's a lot of thought. People think, okay, as an international student, you can't get a job to do. How would you speak about that narrative? Is it true?
It's somehow true, but I feel like you need to be determined. Like you are very determined. Like we could be sitting there, like right now, we just be searching for.
We live on Indeed right now.
Apply.
So do you think the recommendation thing actually works? when somebody recommends you for
it's a lot better when you get recommended.
It's much
A lot easier, because right after you get recommended, it's basically all you need to do is probably just do an interview to probably like get to know the team and things like that, and then you're sorted.
So you need to be sociable basically to get those recommendations flowing in. Okay. Spoken enough about your experience in UK. Let's come back to Ghana. So Nana, you finished just last year. How was the curriculum like?
I feel like it was a wholesome experience. I studied business studies, EAP, global studies and sociology, and it really helped me to be able to learn sort of the university structure and how university is going to be like, especially with coursework and things like that. Coursework is really important because over in the university as well, you have to submit coursework because it makes about 40 to 50% of your total score. So you really need to make sure that you put a lot of work into finishing your coursework by the deadline and things like that here. So NCUK really helped me to get on track and then prioritize things like that.
And you, Abigail, I know it's been a couple of years, but
yes, I studied business studies, business for maths, EAP, and sociology. I feel like one thing that really helped me like from NCUK was like, you know how the paraphrasing, and so mostly when you do like projects and you need to obviously submit and paraphrase and
you need to make it brief and all. So a lot of your classmates say the EAP class is very boring, that they already speak English, so why are they still learning English here? What advice do you have for them?
I think it's a lie. EAP is very necessary. So when we do like projects and stuff, we need to cite reference. It's very, very important. If you don't reference, obviously that means either you took your work from like AI or something and you're going to be marked down.
And you, Nana?
So same sort of thing. So especially with EAP, we learned how to cite, reference and things like that, and it carries a lot of marks over in the university. So if you submit work and they probably haven't cited or referenced your work, you get called to the disciplinary committee for like plagiarizing or probably like using AI software in your work, and you could lose a lot of marks. If you passed a certain number of strikes, you could probably even be expelled. So it's really important to make sure that you prioritize your EAP assignments, because it really help you to like get in the know of, let's say, the type of things you do in university.
Okay, so to add to that, the EAP is the English for Academic Purposes module. That is the English module we do at NCUK. So can you tell me a bit about deadlines? Because I know we try to inculcate deadlines to you guys here. Has it been of help to you in the UK with your studies?
Very much. You always have to make sure that you're always on time to meet a deadline, because if you don't meet your deadlines, you get your scores up, you lose 40 marks from your total score. No, your total score gets slashed to 40. So even if you're going to get like I say an 80% or 70, your total score automatically get 40%. So it's really important to make sure that you meet deadlines, because deadlines are everything, honestly. So being an NCUK, at least like knowing that you have to meet deadlines and submission of your coursework and things like that really help us at least be a bit of like in the know and help us stay on track.
So we weren't too mean with you guys.
No, I feel like you guys really helped us in a lot of ways.
Go NCUK. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the student support you guys had here at NCUK Accra before, moving out. How was it like?
Okay, so I feel like NCUK really played an important role in making sure that we were able to make the right decision in terms of the school we wanted to go to and all of that. Because in terms of selecting your course and everything, you need to think through and make sure that you probably like had that conversation with your parents, making sure that you are interested in what you're going to do first of all, so you don't make the wrong decision in terms of when you get there. It probably becomes a little difficult for you to even focus on all of that. So I feel like NCUK sacked us up, had those type of conversations with us and our parents, and we were able to like find the right course that would suit us.
And NCUK also helps like in terms of the budget. So they look at the budget and how much and how you could afford like the school fees and cost of living as well. They take all those things into considerations, and then they recommend a school or a location for you.
Okay, so we work with the budget of parents, very important, because obviously paying fees in pounds or dollars can be quite a lot. So we don't want to throw you and then your parents will be struggling to pay your fees. And I'm happy Abigail is about finishing. She's entering her third year this fall, and then now you're entering your second year. So what advice do you have for your juniors here? Because the current budget students we have now are about writing our final exams, and they'll also start their first year this fall and September. So what advice would you give to them?
I think they should just like work hard, and they should prepare their mind, because it's not easy at all. You're gonna be alone. You need to strive hard for yourself. No one's gonna be cooking for you. No one's gonna do anything for you. You need to find stuff for yourself and know how you're gonna live.
So Nana, you cook?
Yes, I do cook.
What have you tried cooking?
Well, I cook a lot. I'm actually like a great chef and that. Yeah, I'm a great chef. Yeah.
And you, Abigail? Have you had some banku?
Yeah, I tried to do the locals as well.
It's an amazing chef, bro.
Yeah. I guess Nana is basically your tasting.
Yeah.
Your taste is it your tasting judge or your taster?
My taste bud.
Your taste bud. I'm happy you guys have had a very nice journey so far, and I can see you guys are evolving. You guys are more matured. You look nice, obviously small nice, and you look nice and nicer. And we can't wait for what the future holds for you lot. So I'm super happy you guys came to visit. And I don't want to be emotional, but this is a lot seeing you guys here, because for you to come and decide to leave your home and come all the way here to give us this wonderful surprise says a lot. And we are happy we're able to leave such a mark. And we are hoping to build upon this relationship, and you need me, I also need you. So I wish you guys all the best, and I'm super, super proud.
Thank you.
Thank you.